What's going on, everybody? We just got out here on the lake. We just came through JR's corner access. We're about 5 to 6 miles out here, so it's a little bit of a haul out here, huh, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are out here and we are going to get set up for walleyes and giant crappies.
Yeah, we're excited to hit up the crappies on Red. They've been on fire these last couple of years. We wanted to get the girls on some, and hopefully we can get into some big ones. Are you girls excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to set the fish house up. We're going to set up some predator tip-ups. We're going to set up some regular tip-ups. Hopefully walleyes, crappies. Maybe you guys will even be lucky and catch a moon eye. But we're going to get all set up here. We're going to get everything organized, and we're going to get after it. So
let's go.
all right, we've been kind of drilling around and checking different areas, and we finally found the crappies right here. Look at them all. They're loaded right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go drill on them, and we are going to go get on top of that school. You can see them. They're about 60 feet out right there. Look at them all. So we're going to go after them. Come on. Go down to that one down below.
Okay.
Go down, go down.
That one was a bigger mark. Oh my gosh.
Here they come. Here they come. There, yep, got him. Good one?
Yeah, feels good.
Okay.
Feels really good.
Okay. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, this is heavy.
Yeah. Oh,
this
yeah.
is heavy. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's like literally pulling drag.
Yep, that's what they do.
Oh my
Giant
gosh.
Red Lake Crappies. Whole school of them down
Oh
there.
my gosh.
I seen them. Oh, giant.
Oh my
gosh, babe. Look at the size of that one. Here, let's get this thing on the hook.
Gosh. Look at that crappie.
Get the thing on the hook.
Just a beauty Red Lake crappie. Woo.
There's more down there.
Oh my gosh,
the whole
right
school
now.
is down there. That thing is a tank. Look at them all down there. Here we go, here we go. We're going to get another one.
Wow.
That thing's a giant, babe.
That is a beauty.
Here we go, here we go. Here he comes, here he comes. So aggressive out here. There he is, got him.
Yes.
Oh, it's a giant. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it feels huge. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that one.
Look at this.
Look at those.
Yes.
Unreal. Girls.
Red Lake Crappies. That is awesome.
Let's get another one.
All right,
Hold
let's
that
get
one.
them down. Here.
Hold that one. There's 2 more down there.
Put them down.
Put them down. See you later. Here we go. Come here, Brittany.
Mom and Dad
Here,
just caught a couple big
here,
ones.
Brittany,
Here,
here.
come here, quick.
Here, come get him, bunny. Get him. Get him.
Real.
It's a giant, Brittany. It's a giant. Nice and easy with them, okay? Nice
You're
and
doing
easy,
a good
Brittany.
job.
Oh, it's a giant. Oh my gosh, look at that one, Brittany. Look at the size of that crappie.
So big.
Isn't that awesome? Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Oh,
Here,
man.
we're going to get it unhooked and get back
Get
down
another
there
one.
because there's a school down there.
There's a whole school down
Here,
there.
tell Braylon.
Look at that, Brittany. Hold him up, Brittany. Brittany, hold him up by his flip. Show him off.
Look at that
Look
big
at that big old
crappie.
crappie.
Yes.
Is that fun or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Heck
man.
yeah.
Is there another one down there? Hold him like this, and then just let him go.
Your mom can hold this.
Yep.
Here, just hold him like that. Got him? Oh, look how big he is. Oh, there he goes.
Nice
Nice,
one.
Brittany.
Woohoo.
All right, we got to find that school.
Okay.
Here, heads up, bunny.
Looks like they make.
Look at the crappies. Look at them all. Okay, so what's that, 30 feet? 1, 2, 6 here. Here they are, Brad.
There it is.
Brad, here,
Okay,
come here.
give her the
Come here,
rod.
Brad. Come here, Brad. Brad, come here. Here, Brad.
There you go.
Here, catch him, Brad. It's a giant, Brad. It's a giant crappie.
Crappie. Yeah, it's heavy,
Try
isn't
careful,
it?
nice and easy, Brad. Brad, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. It's a giant, Brad.
It's a giant
It's an
crappie,
absolute
babe.
giant.
Giant. Is it heavy? Keep your rod up.
Keep your rod tip up.
There
There
it
he is.
is,
Oh
there it
my
is. Grab
gosh,
it, grab it,
Braylon.
grab it.
Oh my gosh, Braylon. Look at the size of that crappie.
Crappie.
Look at the size of
Okay,
that thing.
we're gonna get back
We
down.
gotta get back
okay?
down there.
Oh my gosh, look at that crappie, Braylon. That is awesome.
Well, yeah, hold him up, Braylon. Hold him up. Go, Ashley, go.
Yep.
Go, babe.
Get back down there.
Here, hold him up for the camera.
Wow.
Hold him up
Thing
for
is
the camera.
massive.
I don't know if they're still there or
Oh
not.
my gosh.
That's a
that thing's
giant.
so built.
Go again all the way down it.
There's
There
one.
he is. Oh, you smashed it. There's so many down there.
I'm on the back
There's
side.
so many down there.
When the dew starts. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
This
that
one feels
awesome?
good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Giants.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's the biggest one yet. Look at the mouth on that thing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here
Looks like a small one.
you go, Mom.
All right.
Braylon, you ready?
Your turn.
Your turn. It's intense.
Can't see your eyes.
There we go. Look at that crappie. Here, go, Ashes. Here,
Yep.
hold that crappie.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Braylon. Here, Braylon, you ready?
Dang.
Let's see if they're still down there. I don't know if they are or not.
So nice.
Where are they at?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Ooh! Here, Braylon.
You
Here.
want to reel them up?
All right, I'll
Dad, you
reel
want
this
Dad
one
to
up.
get that one?
Ooh, I'm stuck on the deucer. I'm stuck on the. Oh, this is a big one.
Oh my gosh, it's like literally
it's a
through
giant.
it. How did you do that?
It's a giant.
How are you through that?
I don't know, but
Oh,
stop.
don't lose the fish.
I'm not. Here, this is a huge, huge one. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh,
I don't think you. Okay.
we're gonna get it.
Okay.
Got it. There's so many down there. All right, as you can see, you know, we really got on a special bite out on Red Lake. You know, it's not quite like it was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, but I'll tell you right now, it brought back so many awesome memories of going out there and, you know, having a bite like that for crappies. It's unbelievable. And with that, you know, it's bringing a lot of questions.
Definitely. You know, it's like, why was there such a big boom back in the 90s? You know, obviously this lake's been on the rise the last couple of years. You know, what's up with that? We had a lot of questions. And
why did the population die back then? Was it overfished? Why is it back, you know, in a little bit of a spike now? Why is there such a good, healthy population now? What are we going to do to protect that population now that we have them? You know, that was a lot of questions that we had. And so we really dove into it, took some initiative and made some phone calls to the fisheries of Minnesota. And we talked to a couple higher up, not going to name any names, but just super creditable sources. And we got a lot of really good responses that I and you didn't really understand, you know, why those decisions were made and what for and what's behind those decisions.
definitely.
You know, so we're going to answer some of those questions of what we found out. We're going to start off by talking about Red Lake Crappies a little bit. So we all know that the boom happened back in the late 90s, early 2000s. There's been a couple little spikes between now and then. And now we have a pretty good sized spike now and a pretty good population out there. Enough to where you can go chase them around and catch them really well. Some things to know before we get going is that Red Lake Crappies, on average, live 10 to 12 years. And when they're 10 to 12 years, they are typically around that 14 to 15 and a half inches. Some a little bit bigger, some a little bit smaller. Right now, the fish that we're seeing are from 2018. So that means that they're 6 years old. They gain adulthood in Red Lake pretty rapidly because of the bait that's in there. And so those fish are 6 years old and they're getting really close to being full-grown adults. You know, with that being said, that kind of plays into a part of what we're going to get into later. Here they come. Look at that. That's a giant, Brandon. That's an absolute giant. Go up just a little bit. There, Brandon. Yeah, it's a giant, Brandon. It's a giant. It was so big.
Oh
Jeez. Oh, Brandon, look at the size of that one. Here, let's get another one. Here. Let's get that one back down. Go. Put it in there. Here you go. Grab your fish. There's a whole pile. The whole school's right underneath us. You ready? We're going to get another one. We'll have a double. You ready? Here we go. Here they come. They're chasing it already. Here they come. Oh! Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that crappie. The thing is absolutely magnum.
Oh my gosh.
Choked the jointed pinhead.
Oh, we should
There's
tape
so
that one.
many fish down there. We're going to measure this one.
Yeah.
This is an
I gotta
absolute
tape.
giant. Look at the size of that crappie.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my. Look at the back
mouth
on that thing.
That right there is what you come out here for. That thing is an absolute giant. What do you think, Braylon? Should we get him back?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
That is an absolute giant crappie. All right, buddy. We'll see you later. Yeah. The first thing that we're going to talk about, the first question that we really had was why the booms? Like, did it get fished out, or, you know, like, why such a spike and then, you know, all of a sudden they just disappear? Well, the answer to that is Red Lake is not even really considered in the DNR's eyes as a crappie lake. You know, that sounds really crazy. It is. It's true because, and after they explained it to us, it was very understandable because it doesn't have the shallow protected bays that crappies typically use on other lakes to, you know, have a successful spawn. The problem is these fish are going to spawn in the shallows, which is anywhere along the shoreline of Red Lake in, you know, the typical 2 to 4 foot of water. Well, what a lot of people don't understand is that, you know, it's a big lake. When that wind picks up, you're talking about 2 to 4 foot waves, which are absolutely decimating the crappies nests. Okay, and that's one thing that even I didn't even think about. So why we're getting these spikes in the numbers is because it's a successful year, or all the stars aligned, and literally no wind blew during their spawning period.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen very often. You know, especially on a big body of water like that, they don't have those protective bays, so the wind blows them out, and you know,
and then just decimates it,
wipes it out. So,
and so that's important to know as well, because then that kind of leads into, well, you know, why, you know, like it kind of answers the questions of, you know, yes, it probably did get hit and a lot of fish did get kept, but at the end of the day, we only get to fish a certain portion of that body of water. There's a lot of area that never gets touched by, you know, anglers. You know, with that, you know, one of the things that we were thinking about is the fact that, well, can we actually do damage to the lake as a population that only gets to fish that? And you know, the answer to that is we have to use our best judgment and our best conservation to try to protect it the best we can. But we'll talk about that part later.
You know, and with the DNR not seeing it as, you know, a protected lake that they are going to stock, the reason is because they can't predict the weather. They can't predict what's going to happen in that spawning ground, right?
Yeah.
And so, and there's a lot more that goes into it. So, you know, money, time, investing, stocking a body of water like that, and then not being able to predict the spawn.
Yeah.
And you also need to fish at the same time that, you know, so there's a lot of extra things that go into that.
Yeah, and so walleyes are very predictable. They don't spawn as shallow. They spawn in protected areas, mid-lake spawning, stuff like that, and they're a lot easier to stock, so they can control it more.
Right.
And so, you know, it's kind of funny because I brought up the question. I'm like, well, I bet you if you took a 2-year snippet of the late 90s boom and you took a 2-year snippet of the best walleye fishing, I said, which ones do you think would probably have had pulled the most revenue for the area and and created the most hype, right? And they were saying, by far, hands down, the crappie population. Like that boom, I mean, I think you could ask pretty much anybody what their favorite from that era to now, and ask them, what's your favorite memory? And I can bet you about 90% of them are gonna say crappies, not walleyes. You know, so that's why we have so much invested in this, because we got to experience that with our parents and how special it was. Now our kids are getting a little glimpse, and we want that to continue. Okay, so this is why we're diving into this. So with that, yes, walleyes are easier to sustain. And so now he kind of flipped the question on me and said, hey, you take a 10-year window of the crappies and you take a 10-year window of the walleyes. Now which one do you think, you know, draws the most attention and is most sustainable and most consistent? And that made total sense. That opened my eyes to that. Yes, I understand that. So that kind of plays into where we're at now. You know, I openly talked to him. It doesn't sound like there's going to be a whole lot of efforts that are going to be given to the crappies. It's just kind of a thing that, you know, they're considering it just kind of a bonus to have these waves of fish. And so with that, you know, I don't necessarily still fully agree that, you know, we should just do nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
I don't know how anybody can go out there and feel great about, you know, keeping
your limit,
a 10 fish limit of, and this is just our opinion, and everybody has the right to do what's legal, right? So don't take this any wrong way or not, but I'm just being honest here. Like, those fish are so big. We weighed them. The average weight on them was, we're catching them like 13 inches. Average weight is like a pound, 1.2 pounds-ish, somewhere in there. So you keep 10 of those, that's 12 pounds of fish per person.
It's a lot, yeah.
So, you know, but with that being said, you know, this truly is in our hands, really. As the anglers that are fishing this lake, it is truly in our hands. The word on the street is that last year the stars aligned really well, and that this should be a huge boom of crappies. There was no wind in May, so they're saying that, you know, talking to these DNR fisheries, they said that the stars aligned last year, and then if they're predicting it properly, there's going to be another massive boom. So with that being said, we got 12 years of crappies. We have what we have now from 18, and now we're going to have hopefully those fish up and coming.
Right.
That's going to give us 12 years.
So, you know, if those limits don't look like they're going to change, and it looks like, you know, they're not viewing the crappie population as, you know, something that they're going to manage, well, then it comes down to the anglers, right? So I guess it comes down to, you know, our own discretion, and,
Yeah, 100%.
and comes down to ourselves out there, and how many we want to keep. And like we've talked about, you know, the lake only gets to about 12 feet where we fish, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about your barotrauma. You don't have to worry about some of those things. These fish
And they're super hardy.
Yeah.
They're super hardy fish. I mean, you can catch and release them all day long.
Right, exactly.
You know,
so, you know, I mean, so you're not worried about that as much. You can go out there, you can catch a ton of them, throw some back, keep a couple, you know, if you want to have a fish fry.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping a couple fish.
Keep a couple for the fam, and you know, you can get out there and do it all over again, right?
Yeah,
but if you keep
100%.
throwing them back, you're going to keep that for our kids, for everybody's kids, for the next, you know, 12 years. We're going to keep that booming, and that's the one way to do it, you know? So
yeah, 100%. And it comes down to us. Literally, we manage it, and if we manage it right, it's going to be an awesome fishery for the next 12 years,
That's
hopefully.
right.
And, you know, it's not to say that, you know, something might have changed, you know, for that hatch last year. That's just what the speculation is, and hopefully it's true, because it's a really fun bite, as you saw in this video. I mean, it's just an awesome place to bring, you know, kids or people who are new to ice fishing, or people who never experienced a bite like that. I mean, these fish are like piranhas out there. I mean, they literally are just wild. It's just the most fun you can have on a school of crappies. So, you know, we need to do our part, make sure that sticks around and for the years to come, and we can enjoy it.
Yep.
Wow, what a day out on Red Lake with the kids. So much fun getting on these big crappies, and had a couple walleyes, and we had a great day, huh, girls?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fun. It's so fun tracking these things down, and when you get on the school, it's just all chaos breaks loose for about 10 minutes. You just crushing them.
Yep.
Man, all right, you guys ready to put them back?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Look at the size of that crappie, Brittany.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Woohoo! Atta girl. That's awesome.
You know, it's really awesome to have the memories of, you know, going to Red Lake with my dad and mom back in the day, and, you know, be able to share that with the kids. It's just really cool, and it's truly something that every kid should have a memory of.
Yeah, I mean, everybody loves getting on a bite like that, and being able to share that with our kids and see their excitement too is just, it's really special.